Hello there.
Outsider!
Anyway.
Stop!
Herunhumpa. Anyway, yeah. That's one big problem I have when I do any kind of songs with lyrics, actually. That,
Teethy.
I so easily go into this, okay, that's good enough, because I don't want to listen to my voice anymore. And I'm not the most objective person to evaluate which of the versions is the best, or if I should do it again, because I just kind of sort of want to get it over with. Yes, Penguin, it was me.
You lie!
It was me, yes. I was trying to do a modern talking style song for the My Summer Car radio. I didn't copy any song directly. I just listened to a lot of modern talking songs and tried to identify some of the common things they do, like the kind of jazzy mute guitar thing and the common bass line styles they use, and then make a song out of those that kinda sorta listens to it. Well, thank you. Thank you, Zachary. I take that as a compliment, actually. Yeah, and of course the high-pitched voices. That's an important part of a modern talking style song. That the chorus first starts with the same pitch as the rest of the song, and then it goes high.
Obnoxious sound effect.
Indeed, and thank you very much, Fessa, for your 37 months of being a citizen to the wonderful country of the Total Real Finland, trademarked. Thank you very much for your support. Anyway.
What's a paladin?
Anyway. What I was kind of thinking of was to get a bit of
I'm not entirely sure.
Get a bit of a recap here. All right. So, what has happened so far? After Ultima 7 and the defeat of the Guardian, at least a momentary defeat of the Guardian, several months passed. There was some delving in the sewers that we didn't see because I didn't play Ultima Underworld 2. Oh, that's a classic, by the way, Fessa. That's a fucking classic. Sometimes I am regretting them, yes, Zachary. Oh, yes, I checked it out, Shen. But yeah, after the defeat of the Guardian, several months passed, during which there was some delving in sewers, which happens in Ultima Underworld 2, which we didn't see because I didn't play it. And then they finally decide to go through the belongings of Batlin and find a scroll in which there's an order from the Guardian for Batlin to follow Gwenno to Serpent Isle, where Guardian will then reveal his plan of world domination to Batlin. So of course we were sent to follow Batlin, find where he is, and try to thwart whatever this plan the Guardian has is. We don't know what that plan is yet. We have not yet found Batlin, but we are following him and Gwenno. So, of course, when we got to Serpent Isle, the whole place, we found out eventually they don't really like Lord British. Not at all. But in fact, they are from the ancient Caesarea, which is in the Ultimas 1, 2, and 3. And, these are the members of the other kingdoms who didn't really like Lord British imposing the virtue system on them and wanted to follow their own religions, their own ideologies. So they came here in exile, and they've told stories about how awful British is, and they think he may even be some sort of a demon called Beast British. which has caused some problems because our friends like to,
Murder
example,
time.
toast Lord British in the company of a queen, which was not a good idea. So we've been learning about the place. We've been following Gwenno, following Batlin, and the last time...
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm kind of retarded.
Yeah, that's what Dupre should have said. The last time we were in the city of mages called Moonshade, from which we then found a way to get into the Isle of the Mad Mage, who has the power of teleportation. We helped him rebuild one of his mangled servants, and then we got a serpent jawbone from him. And apparently when we enter serpent teeth into this jawbone, it opens up new pathways in some weird plane of existence, which we can use to teleport between those serpent gates we've been seeing around. And we found out that Batlin and Gwenno had gone to Monk Isle, so that would be our next clear place to go, if we can. Because in Monk Isle we're supposed to follow Batlin and Gwenno, and also, to get a spell book, we're gonna have to get, was it 3 sprigs of fresh nightshade? No, sorry, fresh mandrake. And then we can get a spell book from Jade. That's the short version of it. Alright, Muppet face then, Shen. Sorry. Not Guardian, but Muppet face. I don't know. I may look more tan. I'm not sure. It could be camera settings. I think it's probably camera settings, because let's face it, Finland doesn't get much sun this time of the year. It amazes me your accent sounds more posh than the Queen. I don't even know why that is. It's just the way I've kind of learned how to talk. I might have to blame my English teacher for that. Found 2 unexplored serpent gates. True. Hopefully one of them is for Monk Island. Yeah, and that's what I was thinking of doing next. Actually, getting my trusty notebook and starting to write down which gate is to which place. No, they were not from London. They were just... they were very Anglophilic. I think that's the best way to put it. Very Anglophilic. One of them is a volcano or fireplace, so probably all your magic weapons are there. But this time we didn't throw them there ourselves, so if they are there, we can blame the teleport storms. Because this time the game actually started with us having all of our magic stuff. Even the black sword with the demon inside it. Damn it. You know what I hate about some pencil sharpeners? When this happens. It's... God damn it, it doesn't focus. But it's taken the fucking wood from one side, but not the other. I fucking hate when this happens. It's probably a really good idea to track the black sword before someone uses it to end the world. That is true. I've been trying to find as many of the magical items and stuff that we have lost. And in here, actually... Let's go to main screen. And in here, actually... I think... this is ours. But it's just a normal dagger, so I really don't give a fuck. I'd rather carry the hand with me. The hand is much more nice. But we have found some things. Alright, and these gates, these are the ones that teleport us. Get a new empty page. Let's see, which can we enter again? We could enter the left and the right. Alright, this, I think, took us back to... Yeah, this one is back to Man Mage. Game-breaking glitch check for the next segment says none. Good to hear. Now this one... This one went to Moonshade. Now what about the next one? Yeah, we only have 4 teeth, so that has opened 4 places. This one goes... some sort of a volcano. That. Quill. How bad are you guys getting pounded with snow? Well, it hasn't come down in a while, but we still have quite a bunch left from the previous ones. Look at the map. I'll also open myself the big one, because I can only see the stream map in a very tiny window. So just a moment. Yeah, we got quite a bunch of snow around 2 weeks ago. I don't remember how long ago. And it's just stayed, but we haven't really gotten too much new one lately. There's still shit tons of it left. Alright. I cannot be sure, but this could be one place that has the appropriate name. There's this mountain range, very much in the south, which is called the Furnace. And just looking at the map, it seems like the most obvious place that could be a volcano of sorts, but it's not necessarily that. So I'll write that down as a question mark. Looked it up. The coldest temperature in your state ever was 37 Celsius. That's quite a bunch. I wonder how much... How much? That's pretty close. It's minus 36. Yeah. Coldest in entire Finland has been minus 51.5. Now that's getting pretty cold. Now, next place. This is the only one we have left. And this seemed pretty ambiguous. I'm not sure. I couldn't really identify anything from this. Other than it's underground somewhere. Coldest there has ever been 32. And it's surprising. The bells would say that we're in a monastery. Hello there, rat. Right, so we ended up in a crypt of sorts. Now we're in a storage room somewhere. Hello! Oh, hey, this looks good. This looks very good. Oh, yes, this is the place. Alright. Well, to make a bigger map. I'm gonna run out of space. Yeah, minus 89. That's inhuman. The Book of Prophecies by Zenka. We've been told about this from the very beginning. It's very likely so we could understand, because Zachary probably knows a lot of us do use that and have asked, the fuck's that? You see, I have to Google. I have to Google every time somebody uses Fahrenheit. When a stranger sojourns with thee in thy land, thou shalt not do him or her wrong. The stranger who sojourns with thee shall be to thee as the native among ye, and thou shalt love him or her as thyself. For I see that the holy hand grenade of Antioch, the hero from another world who would unite the serpents and save the world. I see the rocks in motion and trees bursting open. I see treasures which have lain hidden for centuries coming forth. There, I see one, which is of three. It is black. It is magic. Clearly do I see a hero from another world. But let it be said that he's not alone. He must not advance as one alone. I pray thee above all things to have this in remembrance. He must be accompanied by the three. The hero from another world will succeed through the use of powerful magic, the aid of spectres, and the implements three of the Hierophant. My words shed light upon darkness. Follow the unfolding of my words, and thou wilt see that the friends of the hero shall be his enemies. Vision shall make him wiser than his enemies, for thus is it always with him. The hero from another world must triumph, even in his dreams. The dead shall aid him, but enemies among the living shall abound. Careful choice of allies necessary to ensure success. The hero from another world will even need a thief and a braggart as his ally. I see the future as though a veil. He shall be allied with those once his enemies, and shall find good men in bad company. I see the color red, and a woman is involved. There we go. Book of Prophecies. Last spring was the coldest you had here since 1907. Jesus. because no one was driving or traveling because of the pandemic. Yeah, that would affect some things. Definitely. Yeah, it's not been nearly the coldest year for us here. In 1907, it was because a Russian volcano projectile vomited into the Gulf Stream and blocked out the sun. Yeah, that could also affect things. But I was told this. I was trying not to use this because I was kind of salty about being told it exists. Apparently it doesn't really help much, though. God damn it. What's the point of that? Where'd you... God damn it. I didn't want to go to... I wanted to talk, not go to bed. And I talked to them? I tried. God knows I tried. And never mind, guess I can't talk to them. Have they vowed a vow of silence or something? Gotta be someone I can talk to. Oh-ho. Hey, you said something. Perfect. I tremble before the hero from another world. Thou art even as Zenka said. Ah, what's your name? My name is Insignificant. I insignificant, O great one. I am but a shadow in thy destiny and the glory of Zenka. Another mystic. But if thou wilt suffer to call me by name, I'm Draxter. No, sorry, I'm gonna call you Insignificant. Yeah, that was your name. So what's this whole business from a hero from another world? Is it because I'm a hero and I'm from another world? Zenka saw that the one hope for our world was that a hero from another world would sail a ship upon dry land. Foxa had told us that thy ship was found beyond the shore, and thou wert accompanied by 3 fine companions, as foretold. Yeah, that's true. That happened. What about Zenka? Zenka was a very wise woman, O Great One. Please don't call me the O Great One. I'll explain a little bit. I hate the term O Great One. And it's all because of one movie. Because I don't know if you guys have heard of this person called John Derek. Maybe you know a name Bo Derek more. He was somebody everybody masturbated to in the 80s. And they did movies that weren't terribly good. And there's this movie called Ghosts Can't Do It. And the point of that is, because lots of these movies were kind of analogous to the relationship of Bo Derek and John Derek. Because Bo Derek was very young, John Derek was old. But John Derek was also thinking of himself as a very virile man. Constantly putting, you know... Well, let's just say in the Tarzan movie, the old guy in the movie is constantly polishing his huge cannon. Which is definitely not an analog for anything. And in The Ghost Can't Do It, the plot of the movie basically is that Bo Derek's husband, who's an old fat guy, a very old fat guy, he dies and becomes a ghost and is talking to Bo Derek's character. and is trying to. They are basically plotting to kill a young hot guy, so the dead husband can then take over this hot young guy's body. But that's irrelevant. The point is that Bo Derek's character constantly calls this old lewd guy who's fucking annoying the Great One. Constantly whining, "Oh, Great One, oh, Great One, oh, Great One," and oh, Jesus, fuck, that's cringe. It's not even funny bad, it's just bad. So yeah, I get post-traumatic flashbacks from that. Anyway, shitty movie rant over. Let's continue. Divine visions came to her to warn us of the end of our world. It was she who foresaw thy coming in the place of visions, though she never told us that she foresaw us leaving us. Tell me about destiny. Zenka saw the destinies of every man, woman, and child. They are written in her blessed book. I cannot tell thee thy destiny, for I am sworn not to interfere, but thou mayest look within Zenka's wisdom, of thine own accord, as any may. Tell me more of Thoxa. Thoxa is another follower of wondrous Zenka, although she would not be content to sit and wait for thine arrival. She would seek to be a friend, and take thee the hourglass of fate. I hope it is not she that turns against thee. Well, I already have 3 fine companions. It is written that only Link can defeat Ganon. Remember this place of visions. The place of visions is upon the very northwestern edge of the fields, O Great One. Thou wilt know it by the benches placed before the great wall. Yeah, Squadala, we're off! I can't wait to bomb some Todongos! I recall the last night we ever saw Zenka. I was there for her last 3 visions. Wouldst thou like me to show thee a vision? Oh, sure, go for it. Journey to the place of visions, and I shall meet thee there. Right? What do you talk about leaving? It was a dreadful blow, O Great One, when we could not find her in any place we searched. But I believe that some great event, some great crisis will bring forth the prophetess and her psychic wisdom to save this floundering world. So, tell me of Zenka's book. A work of divine wisdom, certainly. It is where the Zenka inscribed all of her visions. Such wisdom might aid thee in thy quest, Avatar. Thou mayest find the book upon the altar within the chapel. So tell me about this non-interference policy. It is written that the friends of the hero from another world shall become his enemies. I shall not seek to befriend thee, as I have no wish to bring about the end of the world. Thank you, Zachary. I am trying to learn more as I go on, which is one of the reasons why I love these games. Because I feel like it lets me be a little bit more creative than games that have voice acting, for example. It's just a personal preference thing of mine. Tell me about this hourglass of fate. The sands within the glass are the life's blood of our land. Each grain falls closer and closer to its doom, if thou shouldst fail in thy quest. Now, what's this end of the world thing you're talking about? Zenka's visions were of the world's end, O Great One. It is written that if the hero from another world doth fail, the world shall shudder into death. I already found the chapel and the altar, but you never know what they're going to say when I ask about those things. Chapel is where we meditate. It is the central chamber of the abbey. This is where we gather to ponder the mystery of Zenka's prophecies. Now, how about this altar? Look for the Ankh the ancient symbol of life. It is only fitting that Zenka's words rest before the symbol of all that her divinely inspired words shall save. Now, what about these visions? From the first vision, Zenka said, the hero from another world must triumph, even in his dreams. I can tell that thou shalt succeed. The very voice of the universe sings as thou dost move through it. After the second vision, Zenka said, the hero from another world must cast aside his prejudice and follow those of the fellowship into the truth of beauty. Follow those of the fellowship into the truth of beauty. Okay, so this has something to do with those fellowship guys outside of Thorn, right? Following the third vision, Zenka said, the hero from another world shall need a thief and a braggart as his ally. I must admit, I find that hard to believe. Yeah, I think I did that part. Now, thief and a braggart, I'm not sure of that yet. But yeah, that definitely sounded like things I did in Thornshen. It is written, it is not stealing if you have a key which you stole. Exactly. Shamino is kind of a braggart, but I wouldn't call him really a thief. Yola was one. That sounds like it's talking about somebody else. Anyway, I'm sure it'll all make sense later. What's your favorite movie? Ah, that's a hard one. I like so many different movies for different reasons. Wonder what would be that. Now, I have some very stereotypical answers. I don't really think I have one specific movie, but I'm more of a I really enjoy some older movies. For example, Alien, I really fucking love. I love Blade Runner. Of course, Terminator 2, I adore. And I have a very soft spot for fucking Rocky 4. It's the best kind of cheese. It's the best fucking kind of cheese there is. And the soundtrack is fucking amazing. Regardless of what people say, Rocky 4 has a fucking amazing soundtrack, and it fits the type of cheese it is perfectly. People can say it's a shit movie, but they're lying. People love Rocky 4. Even if it is a guilty pleasure. Oh yeah, what's your mother's maiden name? A favorite going all the way back to the Silent Era. Yeah, that's the thing. It's kind of hard for me to just say one. I really love a lot of movies. For example, the Universal's Frankenstein, the first one. I really, really love that as well. But then again, also the Hammer Frankenstein films with Peter Cushing. Those are mostly fine. They're a little bit different. They're very different from the Universal ones, of course. But I really kind of love those because they concentrate more on Frankenstein instead of the monster. And in every movie, there's a different monster. Even though in the last one, it's weird fucking monkey thing. But I really love those as well. I just have so many different films I fucking love. It's kind of hard for me to say, that's my favorite. There are many movies I love so much. What's this floundering stuff? Thou hast already survived the strange storms that lash our land. Wouldst thou not agree that we are floundering beneath their fierce beatings? Yeah, sure. Really love the look of the first widescreen movies from the 50s. I really enjoy just... One of the things that I enjoy about movies is seeing kind of the progression of things. Best Finnish dubbed movie. I don't think I've really seen too many Finnish dubbed movies, other than animation movies, of course. The Whittle Northwest has the place of visions. Is this the... Is that guy... Are those guys sleeping on... What the What you doing there? Buddy, you okay? How did you end up here? Silence! We shall now listen to the Song of the Void, which whispers of events both past and present. The fuck was that? Those look like giant tits. Let's lower the cycles a lot. Alright, that looks like an automaton. Running away from me, maybe? Interesting. I'm sure that's gonna make sense at some point as well. Yes, she did teleport, Shan. Also made you fall in love with using anamorphic lenses in your photography. I can completely understand that. You can have a weird request, Shan. I am but a humble monk. I can be of no help to thee in any way, I fear. I disagree, because I'm told to ask about Mandrake Root. Yes, I can check the books, definitely, and I will. I'm just wandering around first. Thou art not the first to come to this island in search of mandrakes, for the plant is the source of powerful magic. There is a supply of roots in mine hut, if thou needest any. Please take all that thou needest, for mandrakes grow only in the swamps and are exceedingly rare elsewhere. Okay, they grow in the swamps. Where are the swamps? Mandrakes are only found in the swamplands, and only when the salt tides are right. I've only dried roots in my supply. If thou desirest fresh roots, thou must go into the swamp when the tides are right. How do I know when they are right? Otherwise they lay beneath the mud and cannot be seen. Now is not the time, but the tides will soon be in. Precisely when, I cannot predict. I could tell thee when the tides will right if thou dost ask later. Okay, so it's not yet. Okay, so it's some weird time thing. Even bought an anamorphic lens for your phone. Ooh. That's dedication. Oh, there's this guy. I'm not enough of a photographer to justify such expenses, but I do get those feelings sometimes that I really want to. Time grows short, my son. I shall aid thee as I can. Oh, right, I don't think you can really tell me much more. But I'd like to know more about Wenno and Batlin. They were apparently somewhere here. Zenka was given visions of the ending of our world. However, she was barely literate and needed others to act as scribes for her convoluted visions. Tell me of this ending of the world. Zenka foresaw that people would turn from their basic goodness until the very land itself. Chaos!
Feed my Finkenstein.
Rise up in revolt against their twisted ways. In tidings! God, it's been a while. It's been a while since I've heard this, actually. God, it used to play everywhere. Thank you very much, KS. For your €5.43 tip. Thank you very much, KS, for your support. And Alice Cooper. God, thanks so much for reminding me of that. I really need to get back into stuff I used to listen to a lot. Binge at some point. The concert you saw in 2019 was dope. Yeah, I can believe that. Some artists get a bit washed out, let's put it like that. Hello there, welcome to Monk Isle, Finn. Feel free to visit me in the library while thou art here. Where's the library? Quite a collection of diverse books and scrolls, all of it to help us aid thee on thy quest. Feel free to look at anything in the library, even if I'm attending to my chores. What kind of chores? We are a self-sufficient community, Finn. We share the work in growing all that we need to eat. So I am so often in the field as I am in the library. Hear the song Billie Eilish did for James Bond? No, I don't think I did. I tend to try and stay in the dark of everything new until it's actually out. So anything related to Bond stuff I haven't really looked into because I just want to wait until the movie's out and then I'll watch it. Kind of aid. I must be cautious in aiding thee, my lord, but rest assured that I will prompt thee as much as possible. Tell me about these books and scrolls, poetry, astronomical observations, tide charts and maps. Everything that might provide some insight into the meaning of the prophecies. Berries, pumpkins, and other vegetables. Thou mayest take some if thou dost wish. Well, thanks. It again, thy destiny draws near quickly. How may I be of service to thee? Welcome to Monk Isle, my son. Thou mayest tarry with us for as long as thou dost wish, but remember, the sands of time wait for no one, not even thee. Whilst thou art here, thou wilt learn that the life of a monk is governed by the bells. Not all of our membership may speak to thee. The novices are bound by a vow of silence to help them better contemplate the mysteries. What mysteries? Zenka's prophecies are very unclear, my son. Lacking Zenka's heavenly insight, we must struggle to wrest the meaning from each passage. Some devote their entire lives to finding the meaning of only a handful of passages. Yeah, I heard those bells. What were they? They toll though no one rings them, and it is said that when all the bells toll, it will signal Zenka's return. Until then, they signal the order of our daily life, from chapel to field, from field to the library, and so on. Tell me about the sands of time. Anything to do with the Prince of Persia? In the hourglass of fate lie the sands of time. As each grain doth fall, so doth another moment hasten us to our doom. Now, Zenka's return. Zenka disappeared several centuries ago. No one knows where she went. However, in her writings, Zenka had promised to return to us when the end is near. Will then guide us once more. How about... tell me more of the chapel. The chapel is where we go to meditate. It is also where all the monks gather to perform resurrections. The book of Zenka's prophecies rests on the altar for all to see. Went to the bathroom. No, Shan, she went to get a pack of cigarettes. What do you keep expecting them until they live in an anarcho-syndical commune? Maybe because you have taste. Since we are so secluded from the rest of the land, we grow our own food. And as food concerns us all, we all share the tasks of tending to the garden in the orchard. How are you doing, Cthulhu?
The evil, hate-filled Cthulhu from a dimension far away, flying through gates of madness and into your heart. Yeah, you.
Over the years, we've gathered many books and scrolls that we thought would help us give light to the meaning within Zenka's prophecies. Recently hath Migim undertaken the task of trying to set the library to rights. It is he that helps any visitors that come to us seeking information. Now, tell me of Doom. I heard it's a pretty good game. If thou dost fail in thy quest, our world will end, ripped apart by earthquakes that will soon plague it. What kind of information do people get here for? They used to come to us for everything from healing us to weather predictions. Of course, that was before the storms began. Such visitors are rare, for the journey here is not an easy one. As I remember it, our last visitor was the woman Gwenno. There we go, finally! Tell me of Gwenno. She stayed with us for a short period of time. I think that she was seeking information concerning the Ice People of the North. There we go, we have another clue. If thou should speak with Migim, Gwenno spent most of her time within the library. Tell me of Ice People. I know very little about the Ice People, my son. I know only that they are not like me and thee, but are covered in a thick hide, like that of a bear, only white. So, that of a polar bear, then. I fear that I do not know all we possess. Thou art free to look, of course. If thou hast specific questions, thou should direct them to Migim. Ice People of the North of Finland, yeah, pretty much. We are white with a hide, so... And in the winter, we are very white. Thou art welcome to take what thou dost need from our fields. We will gladly share with thee the bounty of the land that thou art striving to save. Thanks. Now, are you Migim? Oh no. Who's Migim? There's Migim. Welcome to Moncarlefin. Feel free to visit me in the library while thou art here. I heard... Oh, crap. Do I need to talk to you while you're in the library? No, because even though I go through these... I think I need to talk to him while he's in the library. Because we need to ask him about the Ice People and, Gwenno. All you can tell about the Ice People is to let it go. Well, I have to let it go for now. You're too white, having to take vitamin D supplements. Yeah, that's pretty common. Lens of translating. Oh, I wish I had that. That's basically a translate spell. The hero from another world must encounter again what he thought eradicated. The course is good this time. Okay. Wait. The hero from another world must encounter again what he thought eradicated. What did we not destroy this time? Enax? Maybe? Are we gonna find a fucking, The cause is good this time. So, this makes me think. Something we thought eradicated, that was bad, but now is good. We kinda sorta did. In a way. But we also then, because we encountered Minax, Mundane, and Exodus in 6, technically, but we also found the core of Exodus in 7. Not necessary that all of the parts were there. This makes me think we're gonna encounter something from our past. I see the hero from another land, in the frozen lands of the north. The hero seeks the wife of his oldest companion. A wall of ice doth prevent the hero from reaching the woman. The hero lifts a horn, the horn of the Gwenny, to his lips and blows. The sound of the horn is deafening, and the wall of ice is shattered. There we go. Now we know that. We are gonna need a horn of the Gwenny to rescue Gwenno, or reach Gwenno. That's very straightforward. How much of this game involved biblical stuff? Not too much directly, to be honest. It goes with its own very own religion, basically. Of course, you could basically pull off kind of parallels between most religions and ideologies in some ways, but directly biblical stuff, not really too much. Through darkness and despair, the land was bare, looking for thee, mundane, alas, but in vain. My soul and mine heart, pierced by Cupid's dart, will never heal without mundane's will. Love is a desolate land, unless thou, mundane, takest me by the hand to thy youth fountain. Minax. Yeah, it's Minax's poetry. Minax's love letter poetry to mundane. Of course, you could kind of make a biblical analogy to Ultima 4 in the sense that we kind of made fun of, which is that technically we are Jesus. The Codex of Ultimate Wisdom is technically the Bible, and the Stygian Abyss is technically Hell. They are not, of course, directly analogous, but they are similar enough that you can kind of use those common ideas to, in a sense, explain the general idea of some parts of the story. Zenka's Vision, Scattered Verses, Part 4. The hero from another world will meet the descendants of the Silver Captain under the sign of the Bull. Descendants of the Silver Captain under the sign of the Bull. Hero from another world will be betrayed by a follower of the other. Could this be talking about what happened in Monitor? Yeah, exactly. It could be the Inn of the Sleeping Bull. And we were betrayed by a follower of the other, which would mean that the woman who betrayed us could be the follower of, well, is a follower of the Guardian. That's pretty much confirmed. That she led us to an ambush by people who were working for the Guardian. That would have been nice to know before. I see the frozen waste. The hero from another world is there. I see men who are not men, covered in fur. I see the hero from another world strike. No, the world is collapsing. I cannot breathe. I see the hero from another world ringing the bells. I'm not there. I'm dead. Ring the bells. Oh joy. What sweet music the bells make. I'm dreaming. I hear the bells and I wake. Alright, so that basically tells us what I already guessed, which is we're gonna need to find a way to ring all the bells. And now we need this. No, we don't need this. We need this. Things unsavory may often be necessary. All causes are not what they seem. What appears evil often can be good. Never discount. Okay, so giving me ideas about how to handle being a shopkeeper. Never discount. Unsavory things may be necessary. And all causes are not what they seem. Madness. Madness is all I can see. The world hath turned inside out. The stars shine blood red. Men are beasts, and beasts are men. Ashes. Ashes. The end is upon us all. Snakes leering in the void, dancing a dance of death. The vision is over. I'm without sight. Erax's Journal. I alone have managed to safely return to the surface. Mine arrogant curiosity was almost mine undoing. The ruined Ophidian structure in the caverns below the swamp is very dangerous. My companions fell to the blows of the undead. No monk should ever return there. Okay, so there are Ophidian ruins below the swamp. I've taken the key that opens the gate to the area and hidden it in a hollow tree near the southeastern portion of the ruin in the swamp. Write that down. Just in case. I'll... southeastern portion. A hollow tree. That's important. Congrats, Shan, for being the Schrodinger's drunk. Horticultural notes. The Mandrake Root by Trexon the Gardener. Alright, the Mandrake Root. The Mandrake Root is a short-stemmed plant that had fleshy, often forked roots somewhat resembling a man. This tuber, although not particularly pleasant to gaze upon, does have useful qualities. Root seems to add power to certain spells of greater circles. The Mandrake Root, contrary to what my colleague Moxa thinks, can indeed be found on our lonely isle. The root can be found growing in the swamp that's located on the northern part of the island. Swamps are in the north. Most peculiarly, the root doth seemingly appear at random times. Already told it has hides. I've discovered a wonderful plant that I've named the berry bush. The fruit of this plant hath wonderfully bittersweet tangy taste. Furthermore, the bush doth grow well in our intemperate clime, and needs little maintenance to procure an abundant crop. Memoirs by Brother Marcus. In the middle of a stormy night, a deafening roar of thunder tore apart the heavens and woke us. It was to be followed by 5 rapid and resounding knocks on the main door. I rose out of bed, donned my sandals, and walked to the double doors. A desperate hand was pounding in wooden door frame. Most likely, some belated traveller had been caught in the storm, I thought. As I half opened the door, a swift streak of lightning pierced dramatically across the clouds, illuminating the darkness. Through the slashing rain appeared the figure of a bedraggled man, bedraggled yet within the certain stamp of nobility in his brow. Yet I did not recognize him. He rushed in looking for the hearth. Several of my brethren helped him with dry clothes and a hot beverage. He said his name was Blackthorn, and that he had come a long way to seek refuge in our monastery. He thanked us sincerely and then asked for hospitality, which we granted him. He said that he was an exile from a land called Britannia, and that since his departure he had been roaming the seas in search of a haven. He stayed with us at the monastery for some time. We taught him from the writings of Zenka, whence he learned that birth, ranks, titles, power, and gold are meaningless, for this world is but a thoroughfare. We are all brought into this world equal in rights, and we depart from it carrying nothing with us but our deeds, good and ill. Perfect timing for the translate spell to fucking end. Temples of Order. Ooh, this might be a good one. I think I wrote this down I think I wrote these things. Now that was a good book. We know where Blackthorn ended up. And that he also was taught from the books about the error of his ways. Alright, buddy. Are you finally going to come into the library so I can talk to you about Gweno? That looks weird. How that... These doors confuse me. Looks like they lead nowhere. And there's no way to get there. Okay, I wonder where the bells are. Somebody lives here. The mysteries of Zenka. The fuck are those doors about? Garden, okay. The vision thing was somewhere over here, I think. Bonk. Okay, now you're going to the chapel. Running around exploring while they're doing their things. House. Alright. Looks kind of promising. Oh, look. That looks... Point of that. There we go. Here are the bells. Annoy everyone by just ringing the bells. I'm not looting things. I'm just looking what they have. In case I want to loot things. That's completely different, case. Would you go into the library, Migim? I really need to talk to you about Gwenno. Technically, we already know where she's gone, so I don't know if we need to talk to him. But I would like to get more information. Yeah, we still need the Mandrake as well. And there are some ruins. The swamp area. Which might be those. They're below the swamp and we needed a key. That's locked. Serpent statues next to the entrance. Maybe we should then get the key to the ruins. And we were told the ruins area was around the swamp. The swamp was in the northern side. And the key was in a hollow stump in the southeastern portion of the ruins. Find... Here's a swamp. we find some... There be ruins. Ah, shit. Stupid. There be ruins. There be a hollow tree. How do we get there? Ooh. Here. Thank you very much. Boop. Now, what can we find from here? If that doesn't open, probably undead, that's true. What else? That doesn't open that one. I believe the bridge is blocked. That happens. And here. Magic bolts, chain armor. Fire wand, right? Red cloak, a Viking helm, a key. Magic axe. Oh. Have a red cloak. The other magic axe too. And don't care that that's better. You need the Viking helm. There. Much better. But the key is not that, but is it for this? It is. Yeah. Up on another side of the swamp, it seems. Interesting. Another key. There we go. This. Sleeping powder. Yes. I'm starting to learn, Shan. Still not sure. Point of all this is, because this goes back here. I feel like that can't be it. Now, can it? Gotta be more than just this. Well, that's right. There was some equipment. That is true. At least we got a nice Viking helm, so. This something was gained. Why is the librarian never in the library? Not just the expansion, it's all the other places we were also looted. There was a magic axe. I'll grant it that. I gotta ask about the mandrake stuff. Hi, rat. I just need to remember who it was again. You get a name? Oh. What's your name? No longer believe in names. Doth the corn in the field have a name? Can't I hear the cry of the corn? Have you ever played Maze? Yes, you can. My lord, this man is a mythical man indeed. Yeah, tell me about corn. Corn is the center of the kingdom of the vegetables. Corn is tall and green, king of the grasses, and its fruit is sweet when roasted. I seek to find union with the corn. I am a child of the corn. I bet this guy has sex with corn. So, note to self, do not eat the corn here.
Run away! Run away! Run away!
As I said, my lord. Probably has a special source. He's one of the children of the corn, yeah. For unseen energies which permeate the worlds, a monk within the order of Zenka seeks to tune himself with these ethereal vapors. In my own case, I being but the least of these, my brethren, I can draw upon the power of the void to foster the growth of plants. Zenka was the greatest of us all. Okay, how about the tides? The tides are in convergence. If thou desirest mandrake root, thou must hasten to the swamplands. Okay, run to the swamps. Or his father had sex with corn, so he became a child of corn. That's also possible. Other possibility is that his father watched a lot of porn and he just listens poorly. I just need to figure out where the fuck in the swamps the mandrake root is gonna be. There's one. Two more. Aren't. Yeah, that should be enough, right? Take one more just in case. I think it was 3. I'll take 5 just in case. Damn it. This is your place. Thanks, bye. Now we can finally get a spell book. Let's fucking do that immediately. Go back into Heaven. here. Then go back into... We can just directly from the... whatever the hub is called. Just directly go to Moonshade. Don't talk to Columna, Melina, or Teresia about the stocking. The result is they won't sell spells anymore. Yeah, alright. Yeah, Teresio did screw us over with the stockings previously. He was like, ha ha, I have it now, and ran away. So I was like, fuck that, I'm just gonna keep it then. This should be Moonshade, and then we can go to Beta Biblio. Hey, Feta Cheese, did you just vomit into the giant cauldron? Hey, buddy, I want a spellbook. I see that thou hast brought the mandrake roots, but I am still hesitant. If thou art truly a mage, thou wilt be able to answer my 4 questions. Oh, for fuck's sake, a copy protection. Ja perusperiaantai se Puke Cauldron full. Don't get me wrong, I appreciate it very much in a sense, but just did not expect to see that. Let's see. Where are you again? Serpentile, Serpentile. I'll... How many reagents are required to cast the Mass Death spell? A spell. Spellbook 25. There. No. Wrong, wrong, wrong. Spells 28. Mass Death. Mass Death. It's probably relatively high in the circles. Slash Mass Curse. Probably 7 or 8. Or 8. Mass Death. How many reagents? Blood moss, blood spawn, garlic, ginseng, mandrake, nightshade 6. How many times must ginseng be boiled before it becomes syrup? Alright, now let's go back to the reagents, which was most difficult reagent to procure. For the method of collection requires precise cutting below the murky bed of the swamps. Once boiled and dried, mandrake root is an excellent power enhancer for many spells. The swamps Squall have a large supply of the root. It grows in Monk Island. That doesn't help. It's in another... Ginseng, sorry. I read mandrake. Ginseng, another reagent found in the fawn. This root must be boiled in stream water 40 times until it becomes syrup. According to Erstam's book, how many spells are available in the 9th circle of magic? According to Erstam's book, which is this, right? Yeah, by Erstam the Mage. Ninth Circle of Magic. Death Vortex, Mass Death, Invisibility All, Spiral Missile, Stop storm. Summon time stop imbalance, so 8. Oh, forgive me for my suspicions, but thou wilt understand that I take my responsibility seriously. I will now conjure a spellbook for thee. Thou wilt notice that the transcribe spell is within thy spellbook. Use it to copy spell scrolls into thy spellbook, for they will disappear once thou hast used them. Remember this well. It may mean the difference between thy life and thy death. I guess that's how it works then. Well, there we go. I know, magic at last. Now let's see, we have Cure, Heal, Awaken, Translation, Transcribe. That's it. It's time to scribe. And I should have a ring of reagents. Mum money, money, mum money. Best spell. That's Great Heal. And Columnus Intuition. So basically revealed traps, I guess. Now what's this one? Sword Strike, that sounds good. Time to break the game. Now who else had spells? Unlock magic, that's very, very necessary. Custom surprise. I have no idea what the fuck that is, but let's still transcribe it. Translation. We already have that one. Oh, let's dump that away. Perfect. That's a good start. We have unlock, we have sword strike, we have translation, dispel field stuff and that kind of things. Those are still going to be very necessary. Oh, also we have a great heal now. That's also very, very useful. Looked like a massive ejaculation. That's what it looked like. Yeah, I didn't see what it really did. It's an AoE poison. Oh, I just noticed it did some weird things and then poisoned Urstem. I was like, okay, Urstem, surprise. Urstem, surprise, you're poisoned. That's pretty much what I came off with it. Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna take a short little break. Then gonna continue somewhere. I'm not entirely sure where yet, which is exactly why I don't know. Those were the only ones I saw in my inventory. I'm not sure if I've dumped them somewhere before. But anyway, I'm thinking where we're gonna go next. Are we gonna try and find a way? Maybe we should do a little bit of talking to people in Moonshade now that I'm not seen as a mundane. That's not necessarily a bad idea. Yeah, let's do that. But first, I'm going to take a short little break, so I'll see you in a moment. We've seen a bunch of scrolls, Shan, but I'm not sure if we've actually taken all of them with us, or if I actually put them somewhere. I really cannot say for sure. Maybe we should also check if we could buy more spells from here, because we do still have gems and shit we could trade, I think. So, actually, we can't get back to trade gems yet. Ah, shit, that's actually a little bit of a problem. I didn't think of my ideas through. We're gonna have to explore this place and the Monk Isle better, so we can actually continue our journey. Because we can only... I have to go back to this screen to show properly on the map. Pause. Right now, we can only teleport here, here, and here. And we want to go here. But we cannot get onto this island. Gonna have to figure out a way to do that. Which means we're gonna have to find more teeth. See, he vomited that full again. It just goes there and it full. That's... Just look at that! Then he empties it and vomits again. What's his problem? See, now he's just filling it up again. That's disgusting, Fidabiblio. What's your problem? Alright, now let's go talk to the first racists. Hi, bitch.
I do not believe that we've met. It is so nice to make the
Oh, you
acquaintance
let me
of a
explain
fine
one damn
young
thing.
maid.
America, America, America. Dude, you understand? America, America, America. My point is America's first.
Thank you for reminding us what's truly a shit show in life, Chaos. Not a mundane. They just thought I was, and were assholes because of it.
I am Columna, the Green Enchantress.
What's this green enchantress thing?
My name is Columna, sorceress wife of Melino, and I'm also the most desired beauty in Moonshade.
Well, that's nice.
Yes, in truth it had always been so, and shall always be. My natural good looks must be the result of my good breeding.
Now tell me more about Melina.
I shall have thee know that mine husband is most influential with the Council of Mages, and it is perfectly capable of satisfying my needs in or nearly all other ways.
Nearly all.
Perhaps I could interest thee in a spell. Many strange travellers have come from across the Serpent Isle to learn spells from me. But that, of course, was before the teleport storms.
Oh. Tell me more about your influential husband.
He's a close and trusted advisor to Filiberto, the Major Order of Moonshade, and the senior member of the Council.
What's this about satisfying needs?
Oh, worry thyself not. I'm not one to allow my needs go unsatisfied.
Yeah, I can believe that. I've heard things. Tell me of these strange travellers.
Many weeks ago, a woman named Gwenno passed through Moonshade, and more recently a sage named Battlein.
More of Gwenno.
The one and only time I saw her, she was singing a love song about her husband, Iolo. But she made quite an impression on some people while she was here. Thou dost wish to know more of her than ask around.
How about Battlein?
Oh, he came through town with a strange demon creature as his companion and servant, and he had some sort of artifact in his possession.
Kind of an artifact.
I personally did not see it, but I know that Gustaccio did. was a male and had bright red skin. There were no horns on its head. I swear I believe its name was Palos. About the storms. Since this vile teleport storms began, all sea travelers virtually stopped. Even long-range travel over land is considered to be extremely dangerous.
And what kind of spells do you have? What coin will that pay with? I have guilders.
Which circle of magic are thou interested in?
Show me your 7th circle spells. Energy Mist and Poison Mist. Show me 6th circle. Dispel Illusion and Create Ammunition. Dispel Illusion sounds nice. 247. Yeah, whatever. I'm too lazy to haggle. I don't have enough guilders for that. Okay. Not yet, then. Yeah, I need more guilders. I don't have enough. Where's my money? There's my money. Alright, Chen. Simple solution to what? Hey, baby.
Yes, my lord. I'm glad to see you again, my lord.
I'd like to exchange coins. I desire guilders, and I want to give monetary for it. Thank you. Holy shit, those are... take a lot of space. Time to buy spells! That seems like very game-breaking, Shan. Well, yes, it's a spell in the game. It still sounds quite game-breaking. It's not cheating. It just sounds game-breaking. There's a difference. Just in the same way the Ring of Reagents is an item in the game. It's not cheating. It's just very game-breaking. Oh god, Penguin, that reminds me. I have to... I thought about this. I thought about this. I've been thinking about adding some minor reaction things. I kind of thought about adding this as a sound effect.
Cheese.
Because that tends to happen relatively often. Dispel Illusion. Yes, please. Another spell. I wouldn't remove Murder Time. Curse, Unlock Magic. I already have Unlock Magic. I think I had that. Mass Protect. That's good.
No!
Yes, please. Else, destroy trap, great light protection, destroy trap. We have in the first circle. Great ignite. Okay. Let's take both. Yes. 4. And bye. Oh, I just gotta know where they went. They go straight into my spell book. Check to all. Yeah, they went straight to the book. And if I do?
Greetings, mage. I do not believe that we've met. So nice to make acquaintance of a new young mage. I am Melino, husband of the great enchantress. Of course, thou art new here. I know all of the mages in Moonshade, and I have never seen thee before. Thou hast thy spellbook, so thou art not a mundane. Therefore thou art a mage. By careful reasoning, thou art a new mage. But I can't recall having seen thee in Philippiblius training, but then I do not usually take much note of novices.
Tell me about the Green Enchantress.
Thou dost know the Green Enchantress? As thou wouldst recognize her by the spell she is famous for, Columnus Intuition. He is the great enchantress's name. Thou wouldst be amazed by her spell. It tells thee of anything hidden and potentially dangerous in the area. It doth not guarantee that what it finds is dangerous, but doth warn thee.
Well, Stoneheart, do you know?
And I will tell thee that possession of Stoneheart is forbidden in Moonshade. I have no idea where that is come by, nor do I want to know. I can't find other spells without resorting to those that are restricted.
Of other mages.
While I'm far too busy to sit on the council, I'm well connected nonetheless. Many mages come to consult me during their research.
What's this whole mundane business?
One who doth not possess magic, that is a mundane. Without magic, man is little more than a slightly evolved animal, suited only to be a beast of burden for those whose powers are clearly superior.
Yeah, fuck you, man.
I know nothing about them, nor do I care to. It uses to note such furtive little lives that pass so quickly and with so little note. Only from time to time had one caught mine eye, like that striking young woman that came through here a while ago. Oh, to be fair, Columna noticed her first, but then my wife always had a fancy for music, and this young woman was singing some sort of a ballad about her beloved husband. I found it a bit tedious, but Columna was enchanted, so to speak. However, when we spoke to her, she seemed intelligent enough for a mundane. She was asking all sorts of questions about history and such like. Her name? Let me see. I believe it was Gweno. Columna directed her to Philippiblio. I have a talent for discovering forgotten references within the archives. Such information can prove to be the key to a new spell or a new aspect of an existing spell. For instance, Toricio had been paying me outrageous sums to deliver a list of reagents for a certain set of spells. I will not rest until I can justify his faith in me. Luckily, Columna had been very understanding of the time I devote to my work.
Tell me of Toricio.
Oh, he's a very talented young mage. His specialty is the creation of automatons that serve as servants and guards for our mansions. With a fine eye for detail, even for such menial as the servants. I may just see his best work at the Blue Boar, where he lets Rocco display Petra for him.
No more restricted spells.
It's true that there are spells that require Stoneheart for a reagent, but they are very dangerous. Only a select few mages are allowed such knowledge so that it will not be lost. No other mage doth have a spell named after them. Of course, she's famous.
Yeah, actually, Erstam does.
Of course, she's famous, where everyone agrees how remarkably useful it is.
Philippiblio.
He is the instructor of all novice mages, provides a solid foundation for the principles of magic. And then he passes the students on to the adepts for more specialized training. Of course, at one time all mages were taught by the mad mage, but not anymore. Though the tradition of stealing something from him to prove that thou art indeed worthy of a title of novice remains. I doubt that he doth have any serpent teeth left to thou wilt have to make do with something else, I suspect.
What's this about the serpent teeth? Tell me more.
The Mad Mage had a peculiar collection of serpent's teeth. Nearly every adept in the city doth have one that they stole from the old man. It was a juvenile prank, I suppose, like tweaking the dragon's beard, but it had become a tradition nonetheless. I would show thee one so that thou wouldst know what to take, but I am afraid that I seem to have lost mine. Cannot recall when I last saw it. As Columna would show there her serpent tooth, I know that this is...
Oh. Do you have spells? Show me what you have. Fetch. Oh, what is it? More advanced version of telekinesis, permitting the caster to reach any object in view, regardless of location or barrier. Yes, please. Don't know if I can afford that. Apparently I could. Energy field or mass awaken. Mass awaken might be okay, but let's see what else you have. Illusion, betray. Betray.
Betrayal!
Aside from that. It's basically a charm spell. Okay. Explosion. Yes, please.
I found the source of the ticking. It's a pipe bomb.
Yeah!
Show me all options you have. I don't think I need telekinesis now that I have fetch. Reveal. I have the money. Perfect. See how my money situation is. Not good. But I should have enough for that. 280 something. I can't... There we go. Which circle was it again? There. You. And not now. Yes, I am poor now. But I've got plenty of spells, so that's good. I do get the feeling that I want more money and I want to go talk to Terisio because he might have the Create Automaton spell. I just need more money. Go over here. Oh there! Yeah, if only we could access the Sleeping Bull, I know. I like to exchange things. I desire guilders. And I have jewelry. 585 more. Might come back later. We'll see. Now, we left a lot of money at the sleeping ball. No getting around that fact. Hi, buddy. Might we speak? I'll make it brief. I'm Torresio, Mage of Moonshade. I'm not a sociable man, so this will be brief. What dost thou desire of me, and what price? Hi, Torresio. I am Torresio Moonshade, adept mage and master of life spells. Life spells, you say? My personal specialty is spells involving healing and the sustenance of life energies. Can I buy some? Of course I can sell thee a spell. I've recently sold a spell to another person passing through Moon. It is just the business upon which the city of Moonshade was built. With all of the experiments and developments we produced here in the magical arts, we're practically the center of the world. I accept guilders only. In which circle art thou interested? Show me 7th. Mass Might Lightning. Want to see what you have. Create Automata. That sounds good. 750 guilders. No, I don't find that acceptable. I have, like... How many do I have? God damn it, stupid. God, I hate this. What? Okay, that's the maximum I have. Sold to whom? Why, that fat sage that passed through town a while ago, Batlin. I remember that the specific transaction. I'm from the longest family lines. What kind of family line? 1,000 years ago, our ancestors performed tricks to most peasants. Hundreds of years ago, they were the most trusted advisors to kings and rulers of the land. When it comes to magic, the only bloodline more pure than mine is that of the ruling family. Of course, my family was decimated in the old war. If not for that, I might be a ruler today. How so? That with the bloodline of the Mage Lord of Moonshade. Old war. According to family records, most of my family members were killed fighting the demons. This is the war which brought an end to the age of the two kings. What kind of experiments do you do? I do not wish to violate the privacy of a fellow mage. But there is at least one mage in town working on solving the mystery of these distressing teleport storms. Yeah, I've talked to them. Okay, so I'm going to need more money. Damn, I spent money on reveal because now I could have stolen one. 4 worm hearts. I'm not going through your stuff trying to see if you have a serpent tooth. Where would a man hide his serpent tooth? Still, I need more money. Around 200 more. Hi, I'd like to exchange some stuff again if I still have anything to exchange. I have monetary, I guess. 49. That gives me 147. I'm not sure if that's enough. I have some gold coins. How many do I have? Oh, I have quite a bunch, actually. That should be more than enough. Perfect. No more. Thank you. Bye. Now I can buy the Create Automata spell. Alright, Teresio, spells. Spells. I'm sure we'll find out eventually, Chen. Yes, just give me the spell. None more right now, thank you, bye. Alright. That probably has to do with Serpent Teeth. I'm sure we'll find a way. Now we can talk to people in here and might be able to get some more information. Also, supposed to... There you are.
Greetings.
I was told you have a serpent tooth somewhere. But apparently that doesn't really help. God. I'll save just in case. Before stealing a key, save. Don't mind us going into your locked place. Oh, what's that? Trap of some sort there. And another colored key. Time stop. Transcribe it.
I've made the most wonderful discovery about the comb that I took from that empty-headed ruler of Fawn. No longer shall I be forced to content myself with the bumbling attentions of Melino, my pitiful excuse for a husband. For upon using the comb on myself, I've become a beautiful and desirable. No one will ever guess now that Mosh and I are twins. Isn't Mosh the crazy rat lady?
Maybe I should talk to her. Interesting. I feel like some of the people might be carrying the serpent teeth, so I might have to get them to give them to me, or... I can't just kill them now, can I? Still have no idea where those weird keys went. Or go to, I mean. Where, oh where art thou? Weird rat lady. Or if this guy has any teeth lying around. Well, at least we found out something more about these people. Hi, buddy.
Oh, 'tis thee again. Hast thou good news? There any end to the bickering among them, mate? A few factions here and blah 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 blah. Now that Ritalunci is dead and I shall miss her, for she and I were once lovers, I hope for greater harmony. The Black Mane Montegro had been selected to take Ritalunci a seat on the council. They say that he's crazy, but I think there's prejudice everywhere against necromancers. He's not that bad.
Right, so the necromancer dude is now a member of the council because we killed Rotaluncia. That's a change, at least. We could ask him for spells as well. First, though, I'm just exploring a little bit. As you'll create food. That we already had. Perfect. Making life a little bit easier. Where could that lady be this time? I need to go out from town. Keeps wandering around as far as I know, so we've seen her in many places. Probably don't have serpent teeth because, well, is it your... How dare you call me a cracker, fucking asshole. Holly wants a beating. Yes, that's very likely, Shen. So a vision of her. There she is. Hi.
No, why dost thou not leave me alone?
Oh, what's your name?
What's it to you? Some call me the Rat Woman, but I'll have you know that my rightful name is Marsh.
I'm Marsh.
I'm Marsh. Would that thou wert to believe me, I could tell thee a story. This done, though not forgotten, I will not talk of it now. Take it not at me, I've company enough, more guests in my house than thou couldst have in thine. I was a powerful enchantress in my prime before I was cheated of my powers.
Yeah, by the green lady.
I will not speak of that now, but suffice to say that she who looks like me deep inside had taken from me all that should be mine. I was once a beautiful young woman, and not so many years ago as thou mightest believe. There was a young maid who was in mine hand, Trulachi, whose ill-fated son now languishes in the depths of the mountains of freedom. But another stole Trulachi's heart from me, and I shall never forgive her for that.
What of Trulachi?
Where had he gone? I know not, nor for that matter do I care.
Ah, but I can see that thou dost still care, madame.
Rubbish! This long gone. I'm an old woman now.
Tell me of this another.
Thou should speak to she who hath done me wrong, the sorceress Columna, who they sometimes call the Green Sorceress. Listen to what she says.
More of her.
The rumours say that her name stems from its attire, but I know the truth. 'Tis the envy she doth have for me that spawned her title.
Tell me of magic.
My spells are not for sale, not to the likes of such as thyself, but assume not that all my powers have left me, for some still remain. I've no need for others when I can create mine own friends. See for thyself.
And there come the rats again. Ah. Right, and this was the place of Rotoluntia, from whence we got that one tooth from here. Oh, hi, the Naga respawned. She's not dead, she was just sleeping. Paralyze and fire snack. Every time you look at Avatar's picture, you think he's trying to attempt to bluff chick. Well, maybe he's trying to bluff himself about his mental prowesses. Then there's two more people I need to do. Necromancer and what's his face is cooperating with. They might be at the other house, actually. Oh, that's good. I forgot. Resurrection spells. Yes, please. Boop. That depends. What's it about, Shan? But I think a lot of people have really hidden their teeth well. I've yet to find any. Other than that one from Rotoluntia. Everything else... There we go. Yeah, you guys are. If we don't mind, I'm gonna ransack the place a little bit and see if I can find any teeth. Everybody has those bloodletting devices, even though they're apparently forbidden. Seems like the mages don't really give a fuck about their own rules. Like, oh, that's very forbidden. But still, we all have them. Calling them barkeeper. You're at the home. You're home. Why are you calling them barkeeps? Naga. Summon spell. If I do. Don't worry, I'll make some magical food soon. Hi, buddy. Homage!
Hello once again, Finn.
What about being a necromage? Mage, yeah. Say anything new. Going by our own. You're still talking about Rodalunchia. Alright, show me what's... You have 9 circle spells. Death, Vortex, and Mass Death, and Imbalance. Ooh, that's probably fucking expensive, though. Mind Blast invokes Serpent, Serpent Bond. What are those? What are those? It's a very missable side quest. Alright, fine. Serpent Bond. Spell permits the caster to exchange forms with a targeted snow serpent. Okay. Interesting. Sure, you can then mention something about it. I'm talking to the hair metal band singer, seeing what spells they sell. The higher level spells they sell are pretty fucking cool, and I wish I could afford them. Which I can't. Blink, but I don't really think I want Blink, because apparently Blink doesn't really work. Because of the teleport storms that make everything not work. I have to talk to Marsh with a fish in my backpack. Okay, so yeah, you only have the higher level spells that I want, which are probably really expensive.
I know thee, thou art the adventurer whom the Mage Lord held a banquet. Give me, but this is an absolute waste of time when there are other matters.
Fuck you, guy. I don't think I have a fish in my backpack now. Haven't really gained much useful information from here this time around, I'll be completely honest. Well, I have 2 ideas, Shan. As we saw, I don't remember whose basement it was here, but there's a fishing rod in somebody's basement here, I think. Hey, doggo. Pup. Good pup. Good pup. Either I can buy one, or I can fish one. I don't remember whose basement had the fishing pole, but I remember seeing it. I just kinda let it go. Because I didn't see it. Can I bring thee anything, Lord? Food. Fine selection of meals. Fish. Most people in Moonship. My fish is excellent. Take care. When I last prepared a meal of fish, it was stolen away by Mosh, the rat catcher, so I dare say she enjoys it greatly. That's fine. Give me 1, please. No more, thank you, bye. Moment, young sir.
Who? Me? Welcome back, my lord.
Marvelous, my lord. Always good to have visitors.
Not much business now due to the terrible storms.
It's 3 months ago, Rocco. Oh, right, 3 months ago. I now know where they... Well, at least Gweno's gone. Still not helping anything. No, it's just the same thing that... We were told that there are passages below this island, which was the one thing that we were looking for earlier on, but we couldn't. And we've been told about the Mountains of Freedom, and I'm guessing the passages are there, but I don't know how to get there. It's some sort of a prison, so maybe we need to somehow get captured so we can be sent there, so we can get away.
Why does not leave me alone? What's it to you?
Well, bye. Talk more, because that was not enough. Could we speak? Cracker! Fuck you, parrot. I'm Marsh, blah blah blah. How about Rat Woman? Did? Flounder. A backpack. That's the wrong type of fish. Trying to... I'm not leaving you alone because... Live in the sewers? How do I get there? Keep talking about the Mountains of Freedom. Doesn't seem to work. I don't know. I am confused. I'm very confused. Fuck's that? Fruitcake, okay. I don't know. I am very confused. I am very confused. Right, so now I need to figure out what the fuck I'm supposed to do. I'm not sure if I need to do more in here, if I need to do more on Monk Isle. Now gotten to a point where I'm unsure about what to do. I know technically where we need to go. But I don't know how. Kitty. Domino. Away from me, kitty. There. Take a kitty.
I have a kitty. Can't I take a cat? I can't have a severed head. I at least want a cat. Alright, let's... Alright, so now we've entered a phase where I'm actually not at all sure what the fuck. Gotten... Good rat. We have a clue about where to go. I just don't know how to get there. Don't know how to... Saw that vision, but what does it mean? Got a vision about the female automaton. Oh, that Tauricio created it, and what's his face? Renfro or something. Kinda sorta saved her. It was supposed to become a torture implement, basically. Tauricio's amusement. Tauricio's not really happy about that. Maybe we need to talk to Tauricio about that. Or go back to talk to that old guy who was willing to talk about that. If we can get more information. I don't know how to backtrack and get our gold. That's the problem. I'm gonna take a piss, and I'll be right back. Anyway. So. We cannot go in... If that place is the furnace. We cannot go there yet, Shan. Because... that place is hot and causes damage. We tried that before from the other side, and immediately when we got there, we got killed, so I loaded. So if that indeed teleports there, we cannot go there. So the only thing that I can think of is just go back to Moonshade and talk to people. I know that some people in... the inn are keep talking about the passage thing, and I wanna re-talk to them and see if I've missed anything, or if they're gonna say anything new to me. So we need to find a way out of the island, and those seem to be the only people that have dialogue options
about it. So that's basically the only idea I have right now. And we are now mages, so people might be more willing to talk to us. Who knows? First things first, who was it again? Where are you? One guy's not here.
Pleasure to meet you again, Finn. What can I do for you, lad?
I want to leave this island.
You're still trying to leave this island?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't want to mention it. Didn't want to mention it before, but there are caves in the mountains.
Fuck you. Fuck you, dude. I've been talking to you about this several times. I hate this man.
Legend says they lead to the mainland, if thou canst find the right path. None who venture there have ever returned. I wager that Julia doth have possession of a key that would let thee down in there. But I would think twice if I were thee before I made such a journey.
Okay, were you Julia? No, that's Butchia. Who the fuck was Julia? Was it the... No, that was... Your name again. You're Petra. Who was Julia? It. You're Julia. Hi, good day, miss. So we meet again. I need a key to the catacombs. So thou hast learned of the catacombs, hast thou? I hope thou hast not ventured to those ruins south of town. They are dangerous. I do not care what thou art after, but I'll tell thee that thou wilt throw thy life away down there. The deaths belong to the ratmen, not to mention the burning heat. That is why the gate must always be locked. Tell me about these ratmen. There are too many ratmen to eliminate, so it is my duty to see that the gate remains closed. All that I and the other rangers can do to keep them pacified is to toss scraps of food through the gate. Of course, my job is to keep any of those creatures from getting into the city, but I might be able to forget that I saw anyone going down there if the price was good enough. But I doubt even thou could survive the heat down there. Though the ratmen thrive in it, the temperature down there would most certainly boil thee in thine own flesh. Only once a day have I ventured into the catacombs with 20 strong rangers at my back, and before we had gone far, half of our party had fallen to the heat alone. Felt like we were walking into a smith's forge. Oh, don't worry, I've been in a smith's forge. I once went into a smith's forge to get a rune stone, so I'm used to that stuff. We had to turn back, and no one had gone in there since. Might be tempted to loan thee the key at a price, but not until thou hast found a way to protect thyself from the fervid temperatures. Giving thou the key now would mean certain death, should thou be foolhardy enough to venture there. A sword may protect thee from the ratmen, but only magic can save thee from the fearsome heat. Return to me for the key when thou hast found the means to survive the heat. Okay, we have a clue. So, I have an idea. Maybe we can find magic to protect us from heat from somebody whose name literally starts with frigid and whose house is decorated in an icy fashion. That would be a good start, I think. This? Now is the only question, how the fuck do we get there? Yeah, but it opens magical locks. Instead, because this is a Lord British game, I'm trying to pixel hunt and see if there's something hidden. Like this little grey thing here. Please tell me that's the right key.
Hey, lady! Oh, yes, we met at the Maid Lord's banquet. I'm Frikadazi, of course.
I see you have a goblin.
Oh, yes, I have a goblin for a servant. What of it? She's a perfect servant because she's almost completely impervious to the cold.
To the cold.
Surely we can think of more interesting things to talk about.
Yeah, sure. How about a fat fuck called Batlin?
Oh, that disgusting oaf. He wanted to buy a serpent relic from me, but I did not sell it to him. Cannot we find a different topic of conversation?
Yeah, how about this nice lady called Gwenno?
Oh, yes, I saw her briefly a few times while she was in our city. Oh, she spent a lot of time at the seminarium. Queno had a lot of interest in the exotic races of our land.
Tell me about this serpent relic.
It was not a very remarkable, merely a stone in the shape of a serpent tooth. It had no powers that I know of. Many of us have these stones. In fact, it's a tradition for the best mages to own one or more of them. Thou keep a secret?
No.
I can tell thee from whence the serpent teeth came. The mages of Moonshade steal them from Erstam, the man-mage who lives on the island. It is such a fine sport, but if he catches thee, he turns thee into a newt. You don't know why he values them so. Since he now hates us, I doubt that he shall explain it to us.
So you have a tooth as well. Tell me about Moonshade.
A beautiful city, is it not? But ever so much more beautiful at night when the moon is shining down upon it. Dost thou not agree?
Oh, yes, Shun. Yes, she did. So, I'm looking for a certain type of spells.
Oh, I could teach thee many things, Finn. Come after midnight alone to my manor, and I shall reveal such knowledge as thou hast never before beheld. I'm very heavy sleeper, so thou shalt most likely have to awaken me.
What kind of knowledge?
I'm the mistress of cold fire magic, specialty I learned during my many travels to the north. Extreme cold is in its own way just as powerful a force as extreme. Over time, I've learned to bend it to my will.
Oh, you've been to the north, huh?
Oh, some of my most memorable experiments have been on my various expeditions to the north. It's a harsh and unforgiving environment that brings out the passionate will in one's heart to survive. It's extremely vigorating. All I shall tell thee is if thou shouldst ever travel there, thou shouldst dress warmly.
All right, so eat her after midnight. A bit chilly, huh?
Note to myself for further exploration of the north. I seem to have lost the serpent tooth I took from the man-mage. God damn it! Need to check the area near the savages, as that was where I last remember having it with me.
Okay, so she's lost her tooth somewhere in the north. She thinks it's colder. Well, nice. Music box. Ooh, another key. Also, I'll take the fur boots. Thank you very much. Get the feeling I'm gonna need warm clothing later on in the game. Yeah, fur boots, probably useful in colder environments later on. It's almost midnight, so not too long to wait, thankfully. Yeah, who needs a magic helm? Wake me up in an hour. Well, he better learn to fucking deal with it, because he's not getting off those stockings so easily. You've got a fur cap and fur boots, you piece of shit. And also nice guani cloak. Guani cloak. Guani horn. Be gone, fool! And you invited me here, bitch!
Oh, it's thee. Thou didst come. I cannot express how pleased I am to see thee again, Finn.
I have no idea, Shen.
But in matter of the spells, it must be discussed in private. Only mages may hear the secrets which I am about to reveal. Wouldst thou please ask thy minions to depart?
Yeah, sure, what else?
I think I will wait outside. Have fun.
I love the night. So quiet, so dark. I am so glad that thou hast met me here, sweet Avatar.
Oh, you know I'm the Avatar.
Find strangers appealing. I feel so comfortable around thee. It is as though we have known each other before, perhaps in some other existence. Do not be formal with me, Finn. Please, come join me here, by the pool.
Yes.
Not be shy with me. To know that thou art a mage, yet to see that thou art so manly. This is most uncommon in Moonshade.
It's very possible, Shen.
Thou hast come to learn spells, but I can teach thee some true magic. I could die to be taken into thy brawny arms. Wouldst thou kiss me, Finn?
Yes? That was an interesting sound effect. It sounded like a fucking burp.
Now that I've tasted thy lips, I think that mine infatuation with thee doth grow. Strange. 'Twas so cold in here when thou didst enter. Now I feel suddenly warm. I've not felt so alive in many months. Perhaps, I'm not sure how to say this, but dost thou desire my body, Avatar?
What about Filbertio?
The Mage Lord? Oh, canst thou think of him when the two of us are here together, becoming intimate? Perhaps this shall arouse thine interest. Beware, Finn! I shall now begin the dance of passion, which no mortal can...
Exactly. Gosh! Oh my! Oh.
No mortal can resist the dance of passion. Tell me that thy blood hath been stirred to a frenzy.
Yeah, sure.
Can't wait! But wait, thou hast forgotten this. You need not these blankets.
Yeah, baby, sure.
I think that I'm falling in love with thee, Finn. How did I ever live without thee?
Darling, I'm here. Oh, what? Frigidazzy, why is this penis in thy chambers? And where are thy clothes?
Oh, darling, this is such a surprise. I have an explanation for everything.
I'm not daft, sorceress. I can see very well what had been happening here.
Well, of course he carries his sword. Any man in that situation carries his sword, Caius.
What
what else thou have to say in thy defense, Finn? I'm leaving. best possible answer. Not so fast, peasant. I have a special punishment reserved for those who dare to play games with my mistresses.
No, do not, Filberto. Spare this one from thy wrath. Do not send him into the pit.
I demand that this criminal be punished by the Council of Mages. Let the Quorum of Mages be convened instantly. Hey! Just because I killed one of your mistresses and fucked another, that's not a big deal. Order! Order in the court! We've convened this day to hear the case of Finn, who had committed treason. This criminal is charged with lusting after the mistress of the Mage Lord. Since when is this a crime?
Order! Now, order! Please.
Please. Be silent, or thou too will be sentenced to the pit for thine insolence.
Let me speak. I beg of thee, my lord Filberto, to spare this person's life. It was all my fault. After all, no mortal can resist the dance of passion.
Yeah, it's her fault. We are the Avatar. We should take responsibility.
Teethy.
Nah, it's all me. You have heard it from his own mouth. Please be seated, Frigidazi. We shall now hear from the character witnesses. Good Lady Puccia.
Oh, the stranger came to my shop and asked many strange and personal questions concerning Sorcerer Frigidazi.
I was all curious. Such curiosity seems most impudent, considering that thou art a stranger in this land.
And he did ask many questions about many other people and about a strange object which I was not familiar with.
Hardly the act of the casual adventurer I pretend to be. Not a casual adventurer. I'm an avatar. Let us hear from the next witness. Merchant Flindo. Oh, Lord Virtue, I did travel with this person upon my recent voyage from the inn of the Sleeping Pool, and I had many long talks with him. I must report that his character is not to be trusted. Oh, fuck you, dude. Fucking asshole. Oh, you're gonna fucking pay. A liar, a fraud, and is known to consult with people of the lowest type. You fucking piece of shit. I trusted you.
Betrayal!
Oh, like thyself. Yeah, I consult with the lowest people. Oh, like thyself. See, lords, you don't have a wicked tongue, which is why Finn is so often in great trouble. The only reason he came to Moonshed was to flee justice at the hands of the Knights on the... I am a Knight of the Monitor, you piece of shit. Accuse him of bribing the Tower Guards in order to release one of their prisoners. Thank you for thy witness, good merchant. Well, I should take the blame for things I did, Fessa, not for things people lie about. There's a difference. Lords and adepts, you've heard the evidence. Finn did come amongst us like a disease to bring destruction upon us all. Hey, I cured my disease before I came here. Yes, I may have gotten an STD in Monitor, but I healed it with herbs from Thorn. So don't say anything about diseases. It's all been handled. Worst of all, he had dared to tamper with the affections of she whom I hold most dear, the good sorceress Frigidazi. Don't you mean Rotaluncia? How do you judge him? For the crime of entering the bedchamber of the Mage Lord's mistress, we must find him guilty, my lord. Guilty! The sentence, as with all who offend the Mage Lord, this criminal must be sent to the hellhole, known as Boston. I mean Dungeon Freedom.
Oh no, not that place. He shall never be seen alive again.
It shall be with this criminal as with others. If he can find his way back to the surface world, then he shall be Gordon Freeman.
Enough of this jabbering. Let justice be done.
He's doomed.
Cannot stop.
Oh, I guess all of my stuff is now in that chest. Yeah, at least we got to the right place, so that's good.
Greetings, felon. Thou art in the mountains of freedom, a magical prison from which none have escaped. I am the caretaker here. It is my duty to record thy name and crime.
Hi, I'm Finn.
My condolences of thy sentence here, Finn, and with what art thou charged?
Angering Fulbertio.
Ah, thou art in fine company, then, felon. Only yesterday we had another such felon arrive. Let's see, Stefano was his name. I will tell thee, as I told him, sleep passes thy time here, and may provide thee with new ideas for winning thy freedom. Thou shouldst be wary of 2 rogue mages who roam through these passages. Came here in search of a forbidden reagent. Never escaped. Be mindful of the other felons. Most are quite desperate by now and will kill thee for what thou dost possess. In fact, they may prove to be thy greatest danger. There is another caretaker within the prison with a small supply of food and healing potions for sale if thou dost need any. If thou dost make it that far, of course. It rounds periodically to note who had died, for the records. Thou mayst notice later that I take great care to memorialize all who perish here, so thy passing shall not go unremarked. Remember, if thou canst find thy way out, thou wilt be free.
And I've lost most of my stuff. I have the Ring of Reagents, and I have my spell book. That's all I need. Two-handed thing? Yes, it is. That's true. I could try out the Summon Automaton. At least it's not Cleveland. Okay, so I should use Cleveland as a joke next. Thank you, Fessa. Let's see. What was that again? God damn it, it's been a while. That's inmates must work. Oh yes, I have the translation spell, but I don't want to use it for these because I've been trying to learn this rune lettering ever since the beginning, and I'm starting to learn it pretty well. Form 1 line. Oh yeah, they can be read without the translation spell. We did read a couple of scrolls without the translation spell, Shan. I just found it very tedious. Present gold for food. Don't need to. Lord British's Tyrannical Adventure. We read this one. Oh, yes, we did. This is the one where he slips and falls into a ditch and smells and then murders everyone and sends the rest into a prison. This book belongs to Tildorna the Mage. For thee, bright reader, I have been deep in the heart of darkness in search of the way. The way to reverse or even negate the effects of Bloodspawn had been my quest. Stoneheart's also on my mind, thou art right, so right. By the way, dear reader, if thou shouldst know how to obtain some, contact me immediately. Oh, I've read this already. Was there a copy of this? There's some lockpicks. Also gonna take a torch just in case, because I feel like since I don't have my helmet of light, I could use that. I think I might. Let's see. I'm not sure though. Don't think I bought one. I don't think I have a light spell. That is unfortunate. Okay. Cannot pick that lock. Can I pick any lock? Apparently not. Buddy! Buddy! Dude! What's that? Bone flute. There's some gear. Let's grab that. Oh shit, Whoops. I don't know what that's good for, but I'm gonna take it. See. I'm glad you do, Shen. Yes, villain. Thou canst find thy way out, thou wilt be free. Stamina shall be useful. Thou shouldst journey further into the mountains soon. The only source of food and water lies deeper in the heart of freedom. Thou canst pay for it. How do I travel further into the mountains? Can't use that to go anywhere. Couldn't oh, stupid. Damn. I am confused. A lot of garbage everywhere. Couldn't pick
Kill
the
those
lock.
murderers dead!
Easier said than done because I can't reach them. Need to find a way out from here first. That's currently the problem. How do I leave?
You want a fishy?
I'd like a key. Wake up, you piece of shit. Fine, let's sleep for a moment. Time's it now? Asshole, wake up! I want to talk to you. Well, it crashed. Nice. That was very nice. So dead that the game crashed, yeah. Okay. Very confused. How do I get anywhere from here? Feels like I need a key. Key that I do not have. Stuff away again. So I don't hurt myself walking on the garbage. Even the automaton tells me to wander deeper into the mountains, but how? How do I wander deeper into the mountains if I cannot open a door? Now that's a real question. All locked. All locked. This one says present gold for food. I'd like to just get out from either of these. That'd be nice. And now you're hostile. Okay, that's great. I wonder if he's supposed to be hostile. Or did I fuck it up by using the spell on him? This said form one line. Okay, I'm very much stumped. What time is it now? He's not dead, that much I know. Problem, he is not awake either. Very confusing. And it can't be... Doesn't work because it's not magically locked. Is this gonna be some kind of a pixel hunt thing, or do I have to wait until the trapper is awake? I don't know, Shen. That's the thing. Well, there's the automaton. That's the thing. Where are the keys? Do I need to use this somehow? Get out from here? I don't know. I have no idea. That's the thing. I'm super confused. Can't really see any answers to anything. Now he's sitting. Hi. That didn't help at all. Okay, this is definitely the most confusing bit so far. I'm gonna try something out. Alright, so you are now hostile. Yeah, that didn't help. Surprise, motherfucker! I blow up the... Apparently not. Killing him is gonna be hard. I was hoping if I could kill him, then use the telekinesis thing to get him here and see if he had anything. Yeah, I don't think so too, but still, I just had to try something because I can't see anything. But that's going to be irrelevant because I'm going to have to go to work and I'm not sure what the fuck this is all about. This is very confusing. Very, very confusing. More like prison hanger. We're in a prison with no visible means out. We're very much screwed. And I have no idea what to do. Oh, so on that note... yeah, no, Sweden was asked. Not right now. It is a good point to stay. We're in prison. Next time, we'll find a way out. Next time, which is hopefully day after tomorrow. I'm not sure yet, but I hope so. Anyway. I do have to start running for work. Today is a rather busy day, unfortunately. I'm gonna have to run. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Thank you, everyone, so much for you. We got some progress again. Hopefully, next time we'll get some progress, too. Otherwise, we're gonna be in a prison for 3 hours. That's not going to be fun. No, I would ask... if we can't find a way the next time, I am going to ask for... There was progress. There was actually quite a nice progress. We figured out how the two things go. Then we found out where... Talked to a lot of people on the Monk Isle, figured out things. We saw a vision about the automaton lady. And now also, yeah, there was also Pixel Sex. And now we're imprisoned. And we also now know who has the key to enter the passageways. And also how we are going to get a spell. Or from whom we are probably going to be able to get a spell that will let us go into Furnace. For one. So there was quite a bunch of progress. And next time, hopefully, we'll be able to get out from that goddamn prison and make even more progress. But anyway, I have to run, so I won't be late for work. So thank you very much, everyone, for being here. Thank you very much for your support. Hope all of you had a good time, and hope to see you
next time. Obey.
Exactly.